Oh no. Where'd that other one go? Where's it go? Well, good evening, everyone. If you're able to hear me, fine. Let's see if you can hear me fine. Testing, testing. Oh no. All right. I'm wondering. Okay.
Scientists and doctors that all agree that Max's science presentation for the very first time. You're actually in a very fortunate time right now, because what we provide, what the opportunity we're about to share with you has made a significant difference for my wife and I. Not just my wife and I, but for thousands of people. Tammy and I had the opportunity to travel all over the world. We have witnessed people using the presentation for the very first time. You're actually in a very fortunate time right now, because what we provide, not presentation. For the very first time, you're actually in a very presentation. For the very first time, you're actually in a very fortunate presentation. For the very first time, you're actually in a very fortunate presentation. For the very first time, you're actually in a very fortunate time right now. Presentation for the very first time, you're actually in a very fortunate time right now, because what we provide, what the opportunity.
Hi, Marie Paul. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me fine? Just maybe chat back to me. Can you hear me okay? I'm just testing it right now. So just a response. Oh, kidding me. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Let me just do something. Settings. Okay. Settings. Is your mic on? Okay. I'm just going to try something. You know what? That's not going to work. Okay. I'm just doing. Okay. So PC. Control panel. Network. All right, this PC. Network. Oh,
We can start with the bottom where.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Dr. Robert Keller was a gentleman that left us with a wonderful legacy in 2009, and I'll share with you one of the products that he created, which was the very first flagship product that Max International launched back in 2007. Dr. Robert Keller was recognized as a top 2,000 scientist in the 21st century, published more than 100 articles. He was a gentleman that really believed in the supplement that we're about to share with you that elevates glutathione. Now, as we moved in our journey 2 years later in 2009, we came across Dr. Herb Nagasawa. Dr. Herb Nagasawa, 45 years of professorship in research. This gentleman has 32 years in senior editor in the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry, 165 peer-reviewed and published article. Dr. Herb Nagasawa was also recognized in 2009 by the Homeland Security as the gentleman who came up with the antidote against cyanide poisoning. So again, folks, why we presentation with the very first time.
Okay, let me try this.
Very fortunate time right now, because what we provide, what the opportunity we're about to share with you has made a significant difference for my wife and I. Not just my wife and I, but for thousands of people. Tammy and I had the opportunity to travel all over the world. We have witnessed people using these products. We have witnessed people benefiting from this business opportunity. And as a matter of fact, maybe you're here because you're looking for a way to break free from your financial situation. And we will share some information that could, of course, you choose to be part of this venture. But maybe that you are looking for increasing the quality of life when it comes to your health. And folks, I'm telling you that these products are absolutely wonderful. Now, keep in mind tonight, we're not, or I should say this evening, we're not going to go into a lot of details on the opportunity or the products, but enough information for you to make an educated decision if you would like to pursue. And I want to mention that everything I share with you when it comes to the product, you can actually view on the website called max.com, and you can look at every product's ingredients and all the details that you may find useful for you to be able to move forward with this opportunity, or maybe even wanting to use the products. On the other hand, we also have a team website called Active Team. On that website, you will find some links where you can access presentation, where you can view the details in reference to the opportunity into a lot more details. So folks, if you're here for the first time, we want to welcome you to the Business of Future.
Change.
And you know, one of the greatest things that my wife and I have found about this wonderful opportunity is the people behind the company. Starting with our visionary, Stephen K. Scott, who's the co-founder of a company called American Telecast.
Hardware and sound.
Has been multi-billion dollars with the Total Jet, which you might have seen through late channels in the evening. It's been going on for decades. And Stephen is also a best-selling author, New York best-selling author. With one of the book that I really appreciate that he wrote is The Richest Man Who Ever Lived. Now, he wrote quite a few books, but that book is absolutely phenomenal. You want to get an idea of the founder and the type of person that is behind the company, read that book. It will serve you well, but at the same time, you'll have a great idea of who you're dealing with. Now, Stephen recognized that he needed a partner to grow this opportunity, to grow this business worldwide. And he partnered with Bill Gothi and Greg Ranker, which currently right now are the world's largest TV direct selling marketing company in the world. These people got involved with Max International. They decided to invest part of Max International because they really believe in what we're offering to the inline consumer. Now, what's also interesting, behind the company, we also have the leading medical researchers. We can start with the bottom where we have here Dr. Keller. Dr. Robert Keller was a gentleman that left us with a wonderful legacy in 2009, and I'll share with you one of the products that he created, which was the very first flagship product that Max International launched back in 2007. Dr. Robert Keller was recognized as a top 2,000 scientist in the 21st century, published more than 100 articles. He was a gentleman that really believed in the supplement that we're about to share with you that elevates glutathione. Now, as we moved in our journey 2 years later in 2009, we came across Dr. Herb Nagasawa. Dr. Herb Nagasawa, 45 years of professorship in research. This gentleman has 32 years in senior editor in the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry, 165 peer-reviewed and published article. Dr. Herb Nagasawa was also recognized in 2009 by the Homeland Security as the gentleman who came up with the antidote against cyanide poisoning. So again, folks, why we're sharing this with you is because the company does not just offer you a wonderful opportunity, but it's also offering you a wonderful opportunity to consume incredible products that can really comes to serve you due to the level of intoxication that we deal with in our time and age today. And because of these founders, because of these doctors, we are attracting independent scientists and doctors that all agree that massive science and medical research is absolutely real. You can see some of these doctors like Dr. Harrington and Dr. Kohlberg. In fact, I heard Dr. Harrington speak and did an incredible training with one of our doctors that we have introduced while we were in the Philippines, who flew from Indonesia to hear about this technology. Folks, this is not a joke. This is quite serious when we talk about what we have to offer. So what brought them together? Well, folks, the two biggest global concerns that we're dealing with today, one is the decline in health, and the second one is the global financial crisis. A few points on the declining in health is we have over 80,000 chemicals in our air, in our water, and in our food. And folks, this is due to decisions that we make, that companies make on our behalf, that unfortunately we're exposed to. And due to this, we today find that we have over 200 foreign chemicals found in our bloodstream. Folks, this is quite serious. And again, this is quite bare minimum. I mean, we've heard it can go as high as 700 to 800 different foreign chemicals in the human body. And keep in mind, folks, that mothers that are pregnant are also feeding this to their fetus, to their unborn children. So, folks, this is quite serious. The other issue is the global financial crisis. Folks, I always tell people that global financial crisis is also a disease. Poverty is disease. I mean, one of the goals that my wife and I have in our life right now is to break the cycle of poverty 1% at a time. And that's why we're so passionate about this. You know, we're seeing poverty levels increasing, unemployment increasing, loss of opportunity increasing. And folks, the reality is people are not adjusting fast enough to the changes that are affecting our economy today. I can share with you that network marketing, these kind of opportunities are at the forefront of some of the most attractive opportunity of our time. So a little bit of science here is, did you know that the human body contains trillions of cells, folks? Your vitality is a reflection of your cellular health. We create about 40 billion new cells every single day, and every single one of them needs glutathione. Talk about the commodity in the human body. So the question is, what is glutathione? Well, folks, here's the good news. It is naturally produced by every single cell of your body. It is the most powerful antioxidant. Not the stuff that we eat, but the body produces it naturally. It is the most efficient detoxifier, strengthens the immune system, reduces cellular inflammation, protects against oxidative stress. This is something quite serious. So as you consume these wonderful products that we are about to share with you, is you will find that as your glutathione increases in your bloodstream, that it will maintain the energy production. You'll find you'll have more energy that you used to have in the past. It strengthens the immune system. It detoxifies the liver and the cells. Improves mental focus and clarity. Improves quality of sleep. Folks, that's something that we can all get more of. Reduce the effect of stress. Improve the skin. Enhance athletic performance. Folks, over 100,000 studies on glutathione right now can be found on a site called PubMed. PubMed.org or .com or .net.
Hi, Kath. I'm just in a webinar. I'll call you back,
I
okay?
recommend for you to do due diligence if you're evaluating this for the first time, or even if you're looking for some credibility around the benefits of glutathione. But folks, the bad news about glutathione is that it declines. See, many factors causes glutathione declines over time, which some is obviously caused to aging, stress, toxins, sleep deprivation, sun exposure, smoking, alcohol, poor diet, and folks, that is just to name a few. And as a matter of fact, from the age of 30 to 40, that's when they start to come down significantly. And every decade, it goes down more and more and more. Now, folks, what's also the bad news is we have free radicals that are increasing. Now, we're not seeing here on the graph, but by the age of 40, that's when the free radicals start taking a toll on you if you haven't been taking care of what you eat or taking care of yourself. So it is important to support glutathione levels to maintain an overall health and wellness. Folks, what's happening here is glutathione levels are very difficult to raise. So how can we effectively maintain the glutathione level if it is so important? Well, here's the solution. We've just introduced here Dr. Herb Nagasawa. He created a compound called ribosine, which is a glutathione solution. It has over 25 years of research. And I say over because that slide is about 7 years old. 25 years of research, 20 peer-reviewed articles, 38 patent and patent pending. The most advanced glutathione technology available today. And folks, here's the good news. It is exclusively for Max International. And in Canada,